everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. So in today's reading, we're going to look into the person you're thinking about. Now this person may have hurt you in the recent or distant past, and we're going to look into, does he regret hurting you? There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the purple heart, the second pile, the white heart, and the third pile, the blue heart. So please take a moment, visualize your person, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on the cards. And if you're ready, let's move to the first pile, the purple heart. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the purple heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into the person you're thinking about. This person may have hurt you in the recent or distant past. Does he regret hurting you? Okay, so we have here all that glitters. Mental conflict. Awareness. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. We have completion. Spirit is helping me. And I'm seeing my toxic patterns. Right, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right. So pile 1, what I'm seeing here is, with this card awareness especially, is your person do realize they have hurt you. I don't feel that they are unaware of this. They are very aware of what they've done and how much this is hurting you. They are very much aware of this. Now, whether they've done it deliberately or not, that's a completely different scenario. We can do a different reading for that. But for right now, what I can say is definitely this person is aware and they do regret hurting you. Now we have your mental conflict as well. So there's a lot going on in your person's mind here. And I feel like a part of them is always thinking about you, always worried for you, because they know they've done you wrong. They know it. We also have here the Nine of Swords. So I'm feeling this a lot of your person's energy actually. Although yes, it could be potentially where you are in this energy where you are, you know, for some of you could be waiting for this person, or you could be staying up at night there crying for this person. So this could be your energy and your person's energy, but if it's not your energy as well, it's definitely what I feel your person is going through this situation. So they are awake at night, they are thinking a lot about you and your connection and situation, and they do feel they've done you wrong. They know that. And that's the reason why they are more remorseful over this whole connection. Now, it really depends on your situation, because it could be where some of them feel this was the right thing to do, but they know that the method was not correct, and they're feeling so heavy because of that, because it's just they can't find a way out. They don't know how to come out of the situation or what was the best way, you know, to move ahead with this. So pile 1. With this card, the awareness, I do feel that your person is aware that yes, their actions or their words have hurt you. They are very much aware of this. Now, whether they deliberately did it or not, that's a completely different reading. We'll get into that next time. But for right now, I can say that yes, this person is aware of how much pain they have given you. Now, it seems here that your person does feel kind of stuck in the mind, because they know they've hurt you, but of course at that time they felt that was needed. Okay, but here I'm feeling with this mental conflict and Nine of Swords that this is disturbing your person a lot. What they've done, how they've treated you, they know that is not right, and it's really, really bothering them. They seem to be very worried and very stressed because of this. Now, with the energy of Nine of Swords, it's someone who stays awake at night, who is going through a lot of stress, and could also be shedding some tears. So this is definitely your person's energy, all right, where they're staying awake at night, really worried about you and the situation. But I'm also sensing that some of you, not all of you, some of you out there could be going through the situation as well. So it's not easy. It's not like after what's happened here, your person is, moving around very happily. I don't see that. I see your person rather being more stressed out and more worried. And yes, definitely it does look like they do regret. They do really regret hurting you. But I feel from this that they couldn't think of any different way. So at that moment, they felt what was best for them to do. With all that glitters, it seems like they are not surrounded by the right people and they know it. They're finding the people around them to be very fake. And it's just like pretentious people who are by their side. And that's why they're grieving the situation so much more. I feel they're grieving the end of this connection, because we have this card completion. It kind of feel like, your connection came to an end, or they did end this situation and this relationship. So your person feels like they're grieving this. Yeah, it's a lot of, feeling of hurt, being left on your own. And that's the thing, they don't know what to do. They just don't know. Your person here, thing being represented here by the Queen of Pentacles. So with this, I'm seeing a very inactive energy. So it's kind of they're not taking any action. So I don't see them where they are approaching you or expressing to you what's really going on in their heart and mind. They're not doing it. It's kind of more where they are, being in that whole energy and just being where they are and leaving things the way it is. Because, it's kind of like when a situation ends, sometimes you got no choice but to just sit and grieve, because there's nothing much you can do. And that's how they're feeling for this connection. They're feeling like it's ended and everything is over, and they're just sitting there and thinking about you. This is, of course, based on the current energy where they don't know what to do right now. So they feel this is the best outcome for it. Your person seems to be someone who probably thinks too much before taking any step, before moving, before saying anything or doing anything. So here I just feel that's who they are. They think way too much. And this is where the whole problem is that your person is over analyzing the whole situation here. So we also have here your person's, this is the messages from the Divine Masculine here, where it says, Spirit is helping me and I'm seeing my toxic patterns. Your person is definitely aware of their behavior. They're aware of what they've done and what they did, and they know it's not correct. They know it. And by toxic patterns, it also means that the people around them, because some of them may have been influenced by the other people in their lives, and they've kind of seen their true colors now. That's another reason why it's come up. It's like the other people's mask has fallen off and they've finally seen their true picture. So they are kind of seeing their toxic patterns in their lives. And right now it's kind of where I feel a lot of them might not be very spiritual actually. So although it says a spirit helping me, it's kind of where they are thinking they can work this out. So they're relying a lot here on themselves and their mind to help them to come out of the situation. Yeah, I see here they're kind of relying a lot on themselves, and that's the reason why they're feeling more stuck, is because the mind is limited for them. They've not been able to tap into the subconscious and to the higher consciousness level, which will start flowing their energy into them. You see, so it's kind of where everything is very limited in the way they think. So even right now, it's only like a part of the brain which is working, okay, which they're not able to utilize every aspect of it. But here they're slowly gaining this consciousness and this awareness. So it's beautiful that the awareness card has come next to the mental conflict. And it just feels like your person day by day is being more and more aware about you, okay, being more aware about what your connection truly meant. It's opening their eyes up. So I think it's kind of positive more in this instance. Of course, what they did, I just get a sense that even they know they didn't do the right thing. They know that they have hurt you a lot and you didn't deserve it. They know that. So now, while they slowly come to this consciousness level, yes, they do realize now. And I feel this is a realization which has evolved over time. It was not then where they realized the situation. This has come up over time. So now they do realize that, yes, they've hurt you. And yes, I see from this that definitely your person does regret every action of theirs and every word of theirs. They are thinking a lot about this. But again, they don't know how they could have done things differently. So this is where the problem for them comes in. So hopefully the divine helps them to kind of open their consciousness level some more so they can source this divine energy more and, be a bit more limitless from that perspective. But right now, I don't see them approaching you to make this more clear to you. But definitely energies can change, and hopefully one day they do make this move towards you, Pal One. Right, Pal One, I really hope you enjoyed this reading and resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well to help grow this channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find my details in the description below, and I'll see you in my next reading. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal, to all those who've chosen the White Heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into the person you're thinking about. He may have hurt you in the recent or distant past. So does he regret hurting you? Okay, we have here a change in the wind. Authority. Prosperity begins. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Insecurity. I regret how I handled things in the past. This has kind of partially answered your question. And our connection is worth waiting for. Right, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right, Pal 2. So we have the card authority and insecurity. Now, I do feel this, that a lot of the people you're dealing with could have held a lot of childhood issues over here, I'm sensing. So they could appear to be externally very dominant. Maybe some of them are narcissists as well. That's the vibration which I'm getting here, being represented by your person. But this is how we see them. This is how they portray themselves to be. But internally, it feels here that's because a lot of issues here which a person dealt with when they were much younger. So it could have been, for example, for some of them very early on, they went through a lot of breakups, a lot of people broke their heart. And it could also be such childhood where they would have had any abundant issues as such happening in their life. So they have gone through themselves a lot of pain and a lot of insecurities. And that's the reason, to protect themselves, they kind of had to put this image around them, which shows that they're very strong, very dominant. No one can hurt them. However, by this situation, it lands up where they themselves are now hurting a lot of people. It's kind of where the person who used to get bullied started bullying other people now, right? So there is a transformation which has happened for this person, and it is here where you unfortunately probably became like a victim here for this person, where they landed up hurting you. I don't feel your person is aware of the cycle happening in their life, and they don't realize, and that's normally what happens as well, is such people don't generally realize what they're doing or why they're doing things. With this card, prosperity begins, we also have your Four of Wands. So I do feel that your person still wants something from this connection. We also have our connection is worth waiting for. So there's so many cards here which does depict that your person still wants something from you and from this connection here. But the thing is, I don't think your person has really changed quite a lot. I don't see a lot of transformation here within your person. So it's kind of for a lot of you where it would feel like, if by chance you do come together again with this person, there are potential for cycles to keep repeating here until the cycle actually breaks. Okay, till the time the cycle doesn't break, it just keeps moving on and on. So your person here, especially being who they are, it does feel like they regret how they handled things in the past, which is clearly being said here. But I don't feel they regret why they did it. Okay, so they just feel like they could have handled the situation slightly differently, maybe more delicately they could have handled it, maybe more sensitively they could have handled the situation, which would not have resulted in you being so badly hurt. Or, they could have been more smart about handling that particular situation. But I don't feel from this that they think they are wrong in any ways. They don't feel that because of the type of person here they are. It doesn't seem to be where they regret they were wrong. But yes, they do regret for the way they handled the whole situation, right? So it really depends on what your situation was, what the reason was for this person hurting you. But yes, they don't feel they were in the wrong. But I sense from this that they would still want to have this connection with you, okay? Because this connection is quite deep. So I do feel like you both did endure a lot. You both have gone through so much over here. And even with the Four of Wands, it looks like the person still wants something serious out of this connection and the situation. They feel like you both make a very good pair. They feel like you both are complementing each other over here. Okay, that's how they feel, and there could be more beautiful results with the two of you coming together. Yes, it could take slight time here for your person to turn back, but definitely, according to this person here, that it is something which you could potentially wait for if you would like. We have your Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, I do feel that the person you're dealing with could be a little bit more materialistic. At the same time, very hardworking. I feel like with you being in this person's life, this person feels very, very proud that someone like you is in their life. They feel like their life looks so much more beautiful with you by the side. And I sense from this, like, I'm getting a lot of feeling from a lot of you that this person would want this connection to work, right? And they would try when the time comes to make this connection work again. But it's of course a lot in your hands over here, whether do you want to support this person back in this connection or not. And we have here a change in the wind, but I get this feeling as well, like this person could be very temperamental. Okay, so it could be where suddenly they'd be very happy, suddenly they'd be very upset. So it's quite, it's like walking on eggshells around this person. And that's the vibration I'm getting from this. So it really all depends on you, pal, too. How would you like to proceed with this? But as I said, I do feel like with that spur of the moment, when this person did hurt you, whether it's once or more than that, because it could potentially be where this person has hurt you more than once, right? And they don't regret it because they, at the spur of the moment, they took that action or took that decision or said those words, right? But they felt they were right. They still probably do feel here that they're right. I don't see here someone who regrets why it's happened or what's happened. But yes, the only thing they do regret is that they have hurt you and they shouldn't have done what they've done in that particular manner. They feel they could have done things very, very differently here. And if they would have done things differently, you probably still would have been by their side, right? That's how they feel here. And maybe right now it's, it could be where the ego is kind of stopping them a little bit from stepping towards you and to express to you how they truly feel. But I don't feel your person is particularly upset right now, if that's what some of you are thinking. But what I feel, what is stopping them right now is kind of the self-respect and the ego. So when that kind of subsides with time, there is a potential here for your person to make this move towards you and to try to bring you back in their life. Right, pal 2, I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and give a big thumbs up. And I am offering a personal reading. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, pal 3, all those who have chosen the blue heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into the person you're thinking about. This person may have hurt you in the recent or distant past. So does he regret hurting you? You have here there and now, intuition, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Two of Pentacles, strength, faith. I know you are my soulmate. And I can't stop thinking about you. Right, pile 3. So this is definitely a very spiritual connection you're dealing with right here. There's a lot of cards here to demonstrate that. We have you're my soulmate, fate, intuition. All these cards is just showing a very, very strong soulful connection there between the two of you. So this person here, I feel that they're not even thinking that they have truly hurt you. So the question doesn't arise that do they even regret hurting you, because this person here, they cannot even think of hurting you. They would intentionally not do that. So they don't feel this regret of hurting you, because from their side, from their end, they did not do anything intentionally here to hurt you. They feel like they are a victim. They are a victim in the hands of the universe. And things just happened. They feel here, especially we have the Two of Pentacles over here, that yes, there were choices which had to be made. There were decisions which had to be made. But whatever decision as well or choices they've made, you are still running in their mind, pile 3. You're constantly in their mind. We have here, I can't stop thinking about you. This person is constantly thinking about you all the time. It's like you're deep within them. They've not been able to let you go. Some of them probably have hurt you. Maybe you felt they've stepped away from your connection. They've walked away. That's how probably you feel. And that's how probably what this person said as well. But if not moved on. We have here past, future, and you're in the present there. And now your person has not moved on. They are just where they are. Physically, maybe yes, but emotionally and spiritually, they are with you, pile 3. We also have the Strength card, infinity symbol. It's a divine connection here. It's like nothing can make this end. And your person knows that. This, what you both have probably experienced, it could be where you both have been hurting each other quite a lot rather. Maybe this is just not the first biggest instance. For some of you, yes, it could be the first time where this has happened. But for some of you, this could be a continuous cycle where you both just keep triggering each other. And your person does know that, of course, you are in pain as well. They know that. Because with the Strength card as well, I'm feeling that, your person sees you as someone very courageous, who's endured so much, and they know you are going through your own situation. The way they are going through their own situation, they know you are. But they're not blaming themselves for this. They're not holding themselves responsible for your situation. It's because equally they are going through the same situation as well. So they feel like you both here are just victims. You both here unfortunately have to go to that situation. That's how they are feeling about this. I'm seeing a lot in these cards where the eyes is closed, this person is showing their back. it seems like right now this person is not able to face you. So it really depends on what situation you both have gone through. But right now this person feels like they're not able to face you. So of course they are aware of what situation has happened. They're aware about it, and because of that, I kind of feel like more than regret. Regret would be a very different word out here. I wouldn't use that in this particular situation, but yes, they are aware and they just feel like right now maybe it's best for this person here not to come in front of you. But they are just here thinking about you, I'm seeing from this. They're seeing you everywhere. They're thinking about you all the time. And I do feel for a lot of them is that they could be moving a lot towards spirituality. They could be spiritual people themselves. If not, then I do see them being inclined now towards it. It's like they've given up, right? They've tried, they've done everything they could, but now they've kind of left everything up to the divine. They've kind of surrendered themselves, I'm feeling from this. And they know you are the soulmate. They know that. So they know there is a strong bond and a strong connection here between the two of you. And they know deep within their hearts, from your perspective, it could look like this person has deliberately hurt you. They've given you a lot of pain. But from this person's perspective, it's like they can't do that. They cannot hurt you. They would not deliberately hurt you. And even at times when it does seem like that, as if they've done it, they've probably just kept you in mind and thinking you for your highest good. I'm seeing you as if this person here is indoor, but they're looking at you at the outdoor and hoping for you to get all the happiness in your life. Even if they are not getting all of them, it's like they're praying for your happiness here all the time. Sometimes, when things get shown to us, we feel that is the reality, but actually it's not. And this is what I'm seeing here in your situation. It's as if this person here has tried to show you one picture when actually that is not the reality. The reality is completely something else. This person has much more love in their heart than what they're showing you. They've not shown you how deep their emotions are for you. It's like infinite love which they have here for you. So it's much, much deeper, pile 3, than what you think. I feel like they've not shown you the whole picture. Maybe it's like they've portrayed how happy they are in their lives, how everything is fine in their lives, and maybe they could show that I've moved on, now you should move on as well. This could be what they've been showing you, or they could have said some hurtful things. But that, again, it would have been probably for you to have all the happiness in your life, so maybe you can move on. So it's different reasons here why this person might have shown that to you, but no, pile 3, they don't regret hurting you because they don't feel they have hurt you. Alright, pile 3, I hope you've resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and give a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to request a personal reading, you can find my details in the description below. I'll see you before my next video. Take care. Goodbye.